Hello and welcome to another Slay the Spire video. So today is the silent run, which is going to be pretty interesting, I think. Our last run was actually amazing. I enjoyed playing that run a lot. It was very close towards the end there, but we paid off overall, so why not? So we do get the common relic obtain, which I think is always great when you have no negatives, so I always like taking that one, especially since it is a heal 15, which could be really good. It means I'd only have to heal once near stuff instead of twice. So the boss we are fighting this time is Slime. Okay, I actually really love these new arts. They're absolutely amazing. Which route would probably be the best to go with? I mean, we could head straight that way, hit that elite there, travel up, go there, hit another elite, hit a couple of campfires, although we don't run into many other battles, so I'm still thinking that is the best way to go. Of course, we had to get the double slimes first. They're usually a little bit of a pain in the ass to deal with, but should be fine, especially since I can neutralize and defend, so we take 0 damage. Really enjoying this game. I really hope you guys are too. If you are, do make sure to hit that like button and subscribe, and just tell me what you enjoy about it. I really enjoy having fun with it, so it's always worth hearing what you guys think. It's probably one of my favorite casual games at the moment. You don't need to take it too seriously, win or lose, it's, you know, not too big a deal either way. So blocking all the damage, always great. I love blocking damage. It's probably my favorite thing. I also love neutralize. Neutralize is great as a starting card. And next turn we can actually kill this pretty quickly. Okay, there we go. So 0 damage on the first one, that's always good. Ooh, calculated gamble or bouncing flask. Or we go with the prepared. I'm going to take a bouncing flask. I might try and focus on a poison type build. I know it's a little risky to try, but we're going to do it. What do we want? Take 17 damage, lose 5 max HP, become injured. We'll take 17 damage. We do heal 15 at a rest site, and we're probably going to rest before that battle anyway. Okay, so they're going for 11 damage right off the bat. That's pretty crazy. So we can at least heal most of it. And poison over long term is going to be slightly better. So we'll take a little bit of damage, but they'll be healed up pretty quickly, I reckon. And we will mostly get rid of this as much as we can. I should have probably blocked there instead, even though it makes 0 difference. Okay, so we don't need much damage. Another bouncing flask is actually going to do it. Lucky poison avoids block, so works out really well. Deflect, flying knee, or dodge roll. Flying knee is just a better slash with an extra, so we'll take that one. Okay, we're going to get rid of a strike, because we did just get a better card than a strike, so having the consistency was probably be a little bit better. Remove a card in your deck, transform a card, upgrade a card. We're going to remove another strike. We're not aiming for a strike deck after all, so we can heal immediately after this, so I am debating on whether I want to take this question mark. I think it's okay. Upgrade a card, become 25% to become cursed, 75% to become cursed. That curse is shocking too. I absolutely hate that curse. But obtaining a relic is so valuable. So we're going to do it. Oh, it's okay. It does mean we can take advantage of that relic. It's just a pain in the ass, that curse, so kind of unfortunate, especially since we get it here, right when we don't want it. Okay. So we got a good start. It's always nice. Flying knee, and we'll just hit him twice. We're not going to worry about taking the damage here. 18 kind of sucks, but it should be okay. Next turn's going to be more important. So I'm going to throw a triple weaken on him. We're going to give 6 more poison. We're going to make sure this thing's dead, and then we're just going to block. So we're only going to take 3. While we're getting massive amounts of poison. Alright, neutralize, kind of useless now, so kind of unlucky. But I think, yeah, it's going to die next turn, pretty much guaranteed. Melody is guaranteed, honestly, with this damage. The poison takes it out. Yeah, Singing Bowl. Haven't seen that one before. Let's see. When adding a card to your deck, you gain 2 max HP. You may gain 2 max HP instead. Oh, nice. I actually really like that. I'm going to take the Flying Knee, though. And we'll go this way. I want to heal up, so we're going to take the heal. We're going to get pretty much all our health back, thanks to the pillow. Pillow's amazing for that. And we're going to keep going this way. Okay, Voodoo Doll. For each curse in your deck, start each combat with 1 additional strength. Well, we have got 1 curse, so it's not completely lost on us. And I actually like acrobatics. It's a good draw power, which is what we're going to need, I think, going forward. Some more draw. We're going to start raising our health soon, though, so got to be a little bit mindful of it. 1, 2, and 3. So, if we hit that one, that one's guaranteed to die, so that's good. So we only take 4 damage. And Flying Knee will kill it. Guaranteed. There we go. Really easy, those ones. Another Bouncing Flask, a Infinite Blades, or a Terror. Terror is actually pretty good, especially against elites and boss fights where it's really quite handy. We're going to Smith. I mean, Terror for 0, always good. Bouncing Flask hitting 4 times, though, feels good as well. So I'm not sure where I want to go with this. Neutralize, I mean, there's no downside to upgrading Neutralize. At all. It's 0 cost already, so we're only going to get bonuses out of it. We can actually Terror, which is amazing. And we'll throw 2 Flying Knees. I've got to hope we don't draw the Normality next turn, because it's going to suck. But I think that was the good way to go about it. And of course we draw it. At least I can discard it, so that's going to work out in my favour. Alright, all good. Well and truly blocking his damage. He did get a couple of buffs because we played those skills, but I think next turn's going to be more important. Flying Knee. Do we just go for... If we just go for block, he will keep gaining... strength, which is really bad, so we might just end this turn. We're going to take the damage on the head. Playing all those skills, probably the wrong move, but long term I think it'll work out. Yeah, there we go. Dead. So we only took really 1 hit. So that's pretty reasonable. And Hourglass works out really well. Apply 2 weak, gain 12 block, deal 7 damage, the enemy is poisoned, deal 7 again. Since we are building a lot of poison deck, we may as well go for that. I'm going to take the shop. We don't have much cash, but I think that's the way to do it. I think we're just going to remove a card again. We're going to get rid of a defend this time. We've already got rid of a couple of strikes. Remove a card, yeah, we'll remove another card. So we'll get rid of the I should have got rid of this before, but we'll get rid of Normality now. That was actually kind of lucky. I did make a pretty messed up error there. We're going into a boss fight, so we will heal. I don't want the silent, losing to the slime. Could be terrible. As long as we play it well, though, we should be okay. So, no point holding back. We may as well just go all in on the damage that we can get. I should have played Survivor. Whoops. That's fine. It's fine. Does mean that Voodoo Doll doesn't have any effect now, but he's gonna basically buff up. So we're just gonna attack it. Get it as low as we can because next turn's attack is going to be pretty dangerous. Yeah, 35. That's crazy. It is poisoned, so we do get 14. We can do another strike and draw a few cards. Ooh, I really like this. That was pretty much perfect. Get to lower them down to about 44 each. Poison does wear off though. But these should be very easy to take down now. And of course I had to be the only time I don't actually draw anything useful. At least we do get to block all the damage. It's just that we take these wounds, which kinda suck. Alright, we're gonna get rid of this as much as we can. And I'm gonna apply Terror to that one. Just so that thing can be easily removed when I'm ready. And I think now's the time to remove it, honestly. Okay. A little more, and block for no reason, because we don't really need it. But they take 3 every single start, just because of Hourglass alone, so even when these proc, these should all be within range to be killed pretty quickly. So that's actually going to kill that one. Flying Knee gets very close to getting rid of it. And then we only have to worry about these two, which will both take 3 again next turn. So as long as we have 2 attacks, which, yeah, we basically do. Flying Knee one of them and then Poison the other, and that'll clear out the boss. Worked well. Calculated plans always work. So we've got Envenom, Stormsteel. Discard your hand, add Shiv to your hand for each card discarded. Shivs are 0 cost exhaust, of course they are, but whenever you attack, deal unblocked damage, apply 1 poison. I really like that card, especially since we are leaning towards that poison-y type build. All enemies start with 2 strength. I really don't want to give them strength, and that is okay. But Lizardtail is the difference between me beating the final boss or not beating the final boss in a lot of cases, or just straight out not being even able to get to the final boss. So I think that's going to be good. I'm trying to think of the best way to go here. I'd like to fight the elite, but then I have no way to actually heal after that. So we're probably gonna have to hold off and wait to fight the elite up here, or we can actually heal before it. So if we take this way, depending on the shot, you might be okay. Perfect. This is actually a great enemy. Even though they do block all of that, it's a great enemy to fight. Because it does mean that with its weaken, it's not going to be doing as much damage. And if I get another poison, I can actually deal massive damage. Okay, Flying Knee. Of course, it has to be unblocked damage, so kind of useless. But Flying Knee lets me get the extra point, so kind of what I want. Okay. Now things get interesting. Terror. We'll hit it with that. I'm just going to go this way. I know we don't get as much block, but I really want to block as much as I can right now. At least for this turn. Alright, we've got another Flying Knee. A couple of those. And we finally got some poison on it. Even though it was only 1. Alright, so they can't avoid my poison now. Which really meant they were dead. Once you can't avoid that, that thing dies pretty quickly to poison. Infinite Blade. I'm going to take the Infinite Blade only because if I upgrade it, it's going to be really good. And having a 1-of should be fine. Okay, so we actually get a good setup here. Tempted to take the Vulnerable, just because next turn's looking good. Especially since 1 poison probably isn't good enough. Alright, Suffer. That's fine. Get Hexed. So it means I can't use skills. Lucky I'm not using skills much. I am going to do this. Add to Shiv to my hand next, like at the start of every turn. It does put 1 of those in the deck, but I think I can handle 1. Especially since next turn's going to be great. Pretty much perfect. Now we can just start stacking poison on them. Might be enough to go for game here. Yeah, definitely. More than enough. That's all we wanted. We didn't want to take that damage. Awesome, and a poison potion. So, deal 11 damage, innate exhaust. Costing 0 is actually really good. Especially since it will be out of the deck, meaning it's basically a free card with no drawback. It's not going to clunk up the deck at all. It's automatic, so it's always good. I think we just remove a defend, maybe? Just trying to think. Yeah, I'm going to remove a defend. Can't actually take anything except for that, which actually is alright because I want some more poison. This guy right here, this is why you want something like Backstab immediately in your hand. Because we've actually got quite a nice hand, I can do all of my setup and get some poison on him, so really happy. Just means the next draw is going to be really risky. Like, most of these are actually really bad. At least we can keep increasing the poison. That's the main thing. As long as we're never losing too much poison, we should be able to take this guy out reasonably quickly. Ooh, that's amazing. So we're going to take 15, which I'm okay with. Only because we guarantee game in the next turn, basically. There is no way we're not killing this. Not that that makes any difference, because poison 21, yeah, pretty much game. That's all I got to say about that one. Cloak and Dagger. Gain 6 block, add a shiv to your hand. 2 shivs, sorry. That's way too good to pass up. Receive a special relic. Lose golden idol. Yes, please. Whenever you gain gold, heal 5. Yes. We will rest, because I think this is the only rest site. Oh, no, there is another one. Either way, we're going to be fine. Resting good, because we're going into a battle, so we'll take it. Neutralize or terror. Well, that... we need to get rid of that thing, don't we? So... doing this at least puts it on the ground. And there's no reason not to play block. Bloody Idol. I don't think I've ever got Bloody Idol, so that's actually an awesome card to get. Oh, sorry, relic to get. Alright, 3 damage. That thing should die this turn if I play my cards right. And I'll just block, so we don't take too much. Alrighty. Cloak and Dagger is 6 more block, although I'm probably just better off going full-blown poison and flying knee this turn. Maximize my damage while at the same time setting up my next turn really well. Even though we do have 3 days, which kinda sucks. So there's not a lot I can actually do this time round. But next turn is going to be great. We only have 1 days and we're going to draw a full hand. Come on. Show me the goodness. Alright, flying knee. Shiv. More damage and 1 block. Even though that does put a daze in our deck. 1 daze is always fine, I think. It's not going to be too big a deal. Plus, I think we're going to have game next turn anyway. Yeah, Shiv alone, actually. Plus the poison. And we get 5 health, thank God for that. Gain 2 max HP or retain. I think we'll take the retain so I can actually start keeping a couple of cards. Yes. I would like to upgrade more cards, but sometimes resting. Just gotta rest. I don't want to take any risks. Yes, view our draw pile in order. And outmaneuver is a little bit better. Stabby McStabface. I love this guy. Not really, but he's my friend, right? Okay. So, I think we just go and set up the next turn. get the couple of poison, set up the game, take the 12 damage. I mean, we're going to heal at least 5 anyway, thanks to getting some gold when we beat this guy. All I need to do is survive, which is the hard part. So we only get the 5 block, and I'm going to throw poison just so he can take way more damage. Terra, perfect. And well-laid plans is actually going to work. So I can play this whole hand if I wanted to, but I'm actually going to hold on to the outmaneuver. I'm going to keep it for next turn. And of course, triple wound. Going to go straight into there. So, we have the outmaneuver, which is great. I mean, gotta use that, right? We can deal some damage. I can block while setting up a couple of daggers, which I actually really like. And I think we'll do that one. And I'll hold on to the strike so we can get more damage. Okay. So we only took 2. And that's actually going to work out right in our favor. I like it when it when it works out for us. I like it when it does that way. 5 health is also a really nice add, and we're just going to max out now. So I could go this way, risk fighting that guy, or we take this route, heal up, have a few battles and a question mark before we get to the boss, which the boss is going to be a little difficult because we rely on poison stats, and he's the immune poison guy by the looks of it. Does make this a risky one. So, outmaneuver, it's a good start, mainly because I really want to set up a couple of things. Do I want to throw... I'm going to throw the weaken on that one. So we want to get as much as we can, so... Taking 18, I'm going to accept it. We're going to take the 18 damage. It's the block that really kind of hurts. Flying knee. Do the attack. I mean, that's at 3. We'd really need everything to hit that, I think. Of course it doesn't. It evenly splits, which is really bad. So we're going to just move into the Shiv. We're not going to get much block either way, so... We're going to do this. Next turn is going to be good. I mean, we've only got good options. These are in order, I think, so we're going to draw those, which is pretty good. We can block, gain a couple of shivs. We can set up more poison, which I feel like is going to be great. Because this thing basically guaranteed to die. Let's see what we got. I'm going to send that back. I'm going to hold on to this, mainly because he's already poisoned, instead of the knee. Plus with his block, this instantly negates the block, which is nice. Okay, so this turn's going to be tricky. I really don't want to take that damage, but at the same time I really want to deal as much as I can to this guy. So, I think I negate as much as I can. I hold on to the bouncing flasks just because I know I can get really good damage out of it. Especially next turn if I draw into my cards here, we should be able to use it quite well. So we took 10. We got some damage. We can set up the Terror. Yeah, that's way more than enough. Worked out nicely. I was a little worried, but it did the job. We're going to heal. Study turn, draw one card, discard one card. No. Sucker Punch, deal 7 damage, apply 1 weak. No. And Poison, no. We'll just hold on to what we got so far. A Catalyst Potion would be better. Okay. Another great one. I'm going to set that up immediately, and I'm going to get some poison on him. Because this guy starts blocking very quickly, so poison is actually perfect. Even though that was basically useless. At least we're going to block a lot of this. Oh well, at least one lot, which is good. Probably half. Flying knees. I mean, I can send both of those in. That sounds okay. We're going to weaken this guy anyway. And well-laid plans and infinite. So we've got more than enough stat lines. We're just going to take too much damage, which is huge risk. Okay. So we're going to Terror. We're going to outmaneuver. Probably going to draw more first as well. And that's going to be game. Cool. So that guy's dead. We do only have 10 health, which will be 15 when we collect our gold. Plus 2 more we'll gain from that. So 17 health going into the next fight. Not good. Certainly not good against these guys. But I think we take advantage of it and we just go for it anyway. So, can first apply that, I think. Just because I don't want to have this guy having too much on him. That's going to die pretty quickly. It's going to negate my stuff anyway. So we're just going to hopefully set up for our next turn. Hold on to the Terror. Triple potion would be better. Alright, double daze. Yeah, okay, double daze. You can daze me, mate. Daze me all you want. Okay, so flying knee is 8. We can definitely kill that. So that's good. Limit our damage. And we block for 5. And we'll hold on to the bouncing because that is going to counteract his potion thingy there and actually start poisoning. So I'm going to throw that on him. I just need to work out how this is going to go down. Nothing is actually worth it. Because I'm dead either way, I think. I should have probably blocked, honestly. But Lizard Tail is going to heal us back to half. It just sucks that I've lost that this early on. Hopefully our deck will become a little more consistent. So, neutralize. No point trying to save for Envenom. And other than that, blocking is probably the best way to go. That way we take very minimal damage. Perfect. And more than enough to kill him. Whew. I was a little worried. I didn't want to take that damage there. That would have been hell. I think we just keep going for HP right now. Especially since we are back to max, so that's always good. This guy is exceedingly difficult to kill with what we've currently got. So I've been trying to decide how I should deal with it. I don't think Terror works the way I want it to, otherwise I think he'll just negate the debuff instantly and won't just negate 2. So even if I do that, I'm not going to be in a good spot. So I'm going to hold off on the blocking. We are going to take a little bit, but I really wanted to start negating this debuff a little more. And they're locking down a couple of cards now, so that kind of sucks. I think we should just start going for it. Of course, I had to hit all on one guy, didn't it? Alright, we'll go with acrobatics. I'm gonna go for damage here. So taking 8 is okay. This thing's going to die pretty reasonably, and that one's just being a pain right now, so... all I needed was a decent debuff. If I flying knee that, it dies next turn. Which means we only take the 20, and if I keep this, hopefully I can take advantage of it. So 20 damage to me, okay, kinda sucks. But long term, I think that's the best way to do it. Alright, we're gonna use that again. I'm gonna set up the infinites, so we have infinite blades. And we can start debuffing this guy. He isn't poisoned, so that thing is useless right now. And these shivs are actually going to be reasonable, so we'll keep them. I'm just going to work out how I can handle all of these really nicely. Perfect. Okay. So I want to get rid of this. That's basically a given at this point. Weakening this guy a little more so he stays weakened is going to be beneficial to me. I really need to get rid of that, and I can't think of a better way to do it than hoping that this bounce is right. Perfect. That was the best bounce I could have asked for there. Oh, I should have played that in reverse. Whoops! At least they are both dead. And he is stunned, so that's always good. Oh, because that's for next turn, isn't it? That's fine. We'll hold on to this. Alright, he's gone out of his stun, so now we need to defend. Cloak and Dagger will work well for that. We can maximize all our poison. We're only blocking 6, which isn't enough to begin with, so I'm trying to decide how this should be handled. So we have 20-something, 27 damage he's dealing, so we definitely need to draw more cards. So that's 28, so we are going to survive. That's what I really need, is to at least survive this turn. And set up next turn well, so... Okay, that worked out. A little bit, that must have been ×2, not ×3, whoops. I think we maximized our poison. Especially since he is going to be massively down here. Yeah, that's game. Cool. Dead in hand. Didn't even need the poison. Who needed the poison? Whenever you play... Sorry, gain 1 and exhaust. That's good. I'll take it. At the start of each turn, you can no longer use potions. Sorry, gain that at the start of each turn. Yeah. For every 5 cards in your deck, heal 2 whenever you're at a rest site. That could be huge. And if we... I think that's better. If we avoid chests going forward, which we're only going to be in round 3 anyway, should be fine. So, best way to do this. Straight up, I'm going to hit a chest no matter what, so we're going to get 1 curse. There is no site where it's going to be good for me to fight an elite here. That really sucks. So there's not much I can really do. Alright, we can neutralize it. Damage. So, I think we'll go for the draw. Cool, so that's actually really good because I can use that to block all of his damage this turn, terror him out, and set up nicely. So he's both weakened and vulnerable. All we need now would have been a good poison that wasn't going to be absolutely crap. I should have went the other way actually. I should have just shifted instead and then done this, and then probably blocked. Not that it made a big difference, it's just the little things. Little things, guys. Alright, that's good. Block, plus a couple of them. Well, one of them's enough anyway, so worked out. Strength potion, and we'll gain more max health. Taking that for sure. Start of your turn. At start of your turn, apply 2 poison to all enemies. Yes, that's actually great for what I'm doing. So that'd be great AoE damage, which is what I need going into these. So now if I could just draw more, would have been great. Relate plans. I really need to get rid of this thing before it can buff too hard. Probably pointless. Days. Great, had to go to my draw pile, didn't they? I would have preferred if they went in my discard pile. But then they wouldn't be a pain in the ass, so... yeah, we're going to take a lot of damage. Don't really have a choice. Especially if I want to remove that. It's mainly because I want to hold on to this. I want to hold on to my bouncing flask. I'm taking a little damage. Nothing I can't handle. Okay. Now things get interesting. That's gone. Bouncing poison can come into play. Should have hit that one. Not that it matters. Because they're both dead anyway, so why not? I actually think I could have took 2 cards then. No, let's retain 1. Because that's right, because I played at the start, didn't I? Yeah, that's fine. We're going to kill this thing anyway, so it's not going to matter. I think we get a good amount of gold, so we should heal pretty well. I'm just going to keep going for max health. Even though I think I saw catalyst there, I should have clicked a little slower. Okay, perfect. Perfect start. Honestly, couldn't have asked for a much better start there. All I really needed was a good defend, and I actually have one, so... that's fine. So we negate 1 attack and 1 extra damage, so basically we just take 19. Perfect. Well, plans is free, so we're definitely going to set that up. Dealing this damage, I think, is my only chance. Not that it's going to matter, because we are going to take a lot of damage next turn, and I mean a lot. Luckily, we can go to the shop and heal, so all we have to do is make it through this round. Which, with the way the poison's going to go, should be fine. Okay. I'm going to give that thing terror. Just going to do that. Going to ignore that one for now. Going to gain our block. Alright, maximize our block. Good. I think we block 90% of the damage. That thing's dead soon. That one's dead next turn. And that one's not quite there. So yeah, that one's definitely dead next turn. So all of our focus has got to be on this one. Well, actually, we've done it anyway, haven't we? So, I mean, not much needed to do, really. There we go. All dead. Could have just let the poison do the job, I guess, but that's fine. Alright. Another 4. Doesn't really seem worth it now. And I can't take anything else, so we're just going to skip that shop. We're just going to use it as a stopgap to get this heal. which 60 is pretty good. And of course it had to be something huge that was a pain in the ass for me to deal with. So I'm going to start stacking instantly. Alright, no point holding on to anything, so that worked out, I think. Okay, so start off with Terror, set up our outmaneuver, and I think we just throw everything. No reason not to. And at the start of each turn, he gets 2 poison, he takes 3 damage, so that's always going to be good. Flying Knee, just building up that poison more and more. That strength gain hurts really badly. Okay, so I am going to play that. I think I go straight into Bouncing Flask. Hit it with that one. Block by discarding this, and block again for a little more. I guess I just play that because I don't have anything else. I should have just played it to start with then, if I had a thought about it. But I didn't think about it much, so that misplays could be the end of me. Alright. Neutralize, that's always a good start. Outmaneuver is a good setup. Some more poison, and we can actually defend quite well. So I'm going to take Acrobatics just because I can hold a card here. I'm going to hold this one, mainly because it's really good damage. The next turn already looks good, so I mean, why not? I could do another Bouncing, although I do just want to hit him first, so we're just going to go for everything. Actually, I think we can just go for everything. There's no reason to hold anything here. Yeah. 45. Perfect. No reason to hold any damage. Still nothing great. This turn, your next skill is played twice. That's actually good. I'm going to take that one. And I'm definitely healing again. Just because I really don't want to be low on health going into the boss fight. I've got to go this way. Of course, had to obtain that, so not really much luck there. And we're going to take the max HP, I think. Come on, remove a card. Damn it. Had to be a fight, and it had to be an Explodey. I hate an Explodey. Can I kill that immediately? I don't think so, but we're definitely going to make sure it's difficult for it. No need to actually block. So, what we'll do is hold on to that. Even though we are getting 6 block now, Survive is 11 block with its upgrade, so, and it works well to discard the curse. I'm getting rid of that. That thing's got to go immediately. I mean, there's no way that I can leave it up. Envenom seems good, although a little risky. Nope. Is there really a need to block here? I think there is, honestly. So we'll hold the strike. We'll block the rest. So we're only going to take 10, which is much better than taking what I was about to take. Definitely good to play Adrenaline. Next skill gets played twice. Next skill gets played twice. Okay. So that one negates the first one, but gets hit by the second, so that's fine. Acrobatics is great because I can get rid of this. Oh, it's 2, isn't it? Jeez. I forgot that it was 2. Just crazy. Outmaneuver is a setup, pure and simple. We're already going to block for 6, so there's no need to block anything else. And I may as well set up myself, so for maximizing everything. Perfect. So we do take a little. Don't like it much. But next turn should be crazy. I mean, why not? 26 damage. Yeah, we'll do it. Completely get around his block. Another bouncing flask, burn, or underhand strike that we can't actually use, so healing it is! Even if it's just 2 health. Of course, had to be spiky boys as well. Hate those things too. Mainly because I can't deal with them effectively. So we're gonna do this. That gives me a chance to remove these. Even though it is shit. Should have just played that out, right? Alright, I'm gonna take a lot of damage. Well, 8's not that much, I guess, but it's just annoying. That thing is dead next turn anyway, so that's fine. These things I'm not worried about at all. Well, their damage I am slightly worried about, of course, but... Skill is played twice. Is that worth it? To double block? I think it is. Choose a card to discard. I'm gonna keep the Noxious. Actually, can I even keep a card yet? Probably not. So, no. We're just gonna get rid of them all. Thin the deck out. Deadly, Adrenaline. Actually, that's pretty good. I'll take advantage of it. Alright, so that definitely has to be focused on poison now. Pure and simple. Poison. So neutralize, envenom, then whatever we get out of there. Just sucks that that's flooding. Actually, no, that's going to flood my hand too much, so that's kind of sucky. That's dead. That blocks, and we discard the rest of these. So now we just draw 2, which is annoying. Actually, we're probably going to draw 4. Yeah, at least they will all be gone, so that's a bonus. And acrobatics is actually ideal. Okay, so that worked. And that's dead. Perfect. So we didn't actually have to take much from that spiky after all. It's just the other one we took a little bit dealing with it first, so we didn't have to take as much damage overall. Poison Stab is good. Deal 6 for each skill in your hand. That could be okay, I guess. But I think we just... No, we'll just keep taking the HP, I think. We're going to max out of HP as much as we can. Heal to full health, lose 11 max. Yeah, actually, I will do that. Not that I needed to, it's just I think that would be better. I mean, we're still well above where we started. Alright, Terror. Neutralize. Set up our shivs. Get the backstab in while we can. And strike Bane. There we go. That worked out. I like it when they work, when my hands work out nicely. Always a good time. And upgrade everything. Perfect. We're actually gonna do this. Not how I was gonna do it, but that's the way I'm going with this. I mean, we're gonna negate all of his damage this turn anyway, so... I think if I can gain so many points that it's crazy, I should be fine. Although, this is basically a screwed hand anyway. That kinda sucked. I was hoping for a draw hand. I should have actually checked anyway. Not that it made a big difference, but... Venom is always a good start. We'll get rid of the defend. Get a couple more cards. Well-laid plans, and we gain 6 block anyway, so that's almost not as good. Unless we play both, in which case it's pretty good. If we were only playing one, I would have stuck with the 6 damage, but since we're running both, we'll take it. Alright. Also, shivs are great for boosting up the shuriken. It's amazing. So the next skill is played twice. So we will go with this one this time. Take the Noxious. That takes huge amounts of damage anyway, and I can hold on to the acrobatics for next turn. Because I think that's... actually, maybe it's not relevant. It's probably not. It's fine either way, I don't care. Let's go. Shivs for days. This is why I love Shiv. Calculated gamble, that's actually perfect when it's already at 0. And these things are annoying, so great. Had to be one of my last battles, didn't it? Start off with that. Move into that one. This turn, yeah, so that's actually useless to play when you don't have anything to actually use it on. So I'm definitely keeping that one. These guys are kind of annoying to deal with. So I really just need to block its damage right now. I can upgrade everything, which would be good, but not good enough, I don't think. I think I need this. Mainly because I want the block. Alright, now they're in line. Gonna keep the upgrade. If that was 0, it'd be amazing. Oh, cost 1, sorry, would be amazing. I really need to upgrade it if I get the chance without losing too much health. I feel like I'm gonna have to heal before the boss fight anyway, so it's kind of suck. I should have played that first to get upgraded one. That's fine, I guess. Oh, I shouldn't have hit that. I should have left it. Whoops. Okay, next up. Alrighty. Neutralize that guy, so he's only dealing 12. Then I think we just hit that. Hit that. That's going to revive, which is annoying. But we've now blocked out nearly all the damage. And these guys are going to be very close to dying, so why not? My next turn is reasonable. It's just annoying that thing healed. If I had to plan this out a little better, it would have been fine, but didn't plan it out very well. Alright, I'm going to take as much straw as I can get. A little bit of block. And weaken that guy enough that when he's played it won't matter. I'm going to keep burst, I think. Mainly because I know what I'm going to get next turn. And if I can draw into my discard pile, I should be set. So these are both dead. There's no way that I lose this now. It's just I take 10 health, which sucks. Okay, Shiv. And dead. Easy enough. Definitely need to maximize my health now. 81. perfect, straight to max. We do have the one curse, so that does give us strength, and this is the time guy, I think. Great. So every time I play two cards, he gains strength, so 12 cards, sorry, which is going to be, yeah, semi a nightmare for me, I guess. I should have made him vulnerable to start with, but that's fine. We're just going for it, screw it. With how much we can actually do, I should have played those. Whoops. A couple of really big mistakes in the early game. Also should have just left my block go up and kept that. So it's going to instantly end my turn in literally 2 cards. So the best way to go about it probably is to do this. We do get the 6 block, so we are only taking 12. We aren't dealing that much damage to him though, which is really disappointing. And he's just going to keep becoming a pain, so I'm going to burst, I'm going to cloak, and I'm going to go for mad amounts of shiv right now. Let's see, bouncing actually seems okay, although I do want to gain more armor, so I think we just go for both actually. I should have probably just went full on with the bouncing, although... We don't have actually hardly any block next turn either. So I'm a little worried. Just a little bit. Okay, so we do want to block. That's a given. Set up the Flying Knee and we'll set up the Noxious. It is going to end our turn, but we will get to keep the blades, so... We're just going to take a lot more damage than I hoped. Alright, he's weakened. So 22 damage. Outmaneuver is our setup. We do get 6 block, so we're going to survive, but we're probably going to die very quickly going forward, so I don't think we're going to win this. Or maybe, actually. He is going for whatever that is, so that's going to be basically the decider, I think. Now I've stuffed up. Oh, healing. Whoops. I forgot that thing heals when you drop it down. Crap. It's so unfair when that happens. I'm dead. There's no way for me to come back from this. Especially since he negated all my poison. Damn it. No chance. Gotta suck. At least we made it this far. It was a very long run. Hopefully you guys stuck around. I enjoyed the run. Just sucks that we had to get that boss. If we had got a different boss, I think we would have been alright. I don't think I could have done much different. Could have fought some more elites, made slightly less misplays, and set my health up a little nicer. Other than that, though, I think we just had some little unluck with the going for the poison build. Probably not the best build to aim for, so hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Hit the like button and subscribe, and I will catch you guys next time. See ya.